Without naming names, President Obama criticized lawmakers who are supporting quarantines and travel bans for people returning from Ebola-affected countries.
When I hear people talking about American leadership and then are promoting policies that would avoid leadership and have us running in the opposite direction and hiding under the covers, it makes me a little frustrated. I put those on notice who think that we should hide from these problems. That's not who we are. That's not who I am. That's not who these folks are. This is America. We do things differently.
Well, yeah, this is America, and we do things differently unless it's in Barack Obama's own government, the military. So anyway, the commander-in-chief, of course, I guess, is he saying that he's hiding under the covers? I mean, again, it's the inconsistency, the constant inconsistency coming from this government that has fueled fears, and some would say irrational fears. But I don't know if the fear is so much of Ebola as it is of the government's ability to have a consistent policy, a consistent set of guidelines, which the president himself does not have. I got to say, it's a very bold move. As it'd say in Top Gun, bold move, Maverick, for the president to go out there and act that self-righteous while his own military that he runs, that he's the commander-in-chief of, that he's the head of, is putting a mandatory 21-day quarantine on troops that don't even treat Ebola patients. It is absurd that the president would act that self-righteous when his own government, his own administration is conducting the very policies that he's acting so self-righteous to condemn. This is a Jim and Tammy Faye Baker moment for the president on the Ebola front. Now, I know there are a lot of people, I won't call them dumb liberals, I know there are a lot of people that like to feel superior to others and say, oh, well, the American people, they're just hucksters, they're just idiots. But I'll tell you what, there's an amazing poll that came out yesterday from the Washington Post that I will say again, I think goes more to the bungling of this operation from the World Health Organization over the past year, and the CDC, and the Dallas Hospital, and the states that had inconsistent policies. I think it speaks more to that than actually, because you know what, the nurse is right up in Maine. Yeah. You can hug her. She's not symptomatic right now. The one thing we've learned over the past month is healthcare workers get Ebola when they treat people in the final stages of Ebola. And when they're really symptomatic. She's not symptomatic right now. But this bigger fear just doesn't come from the disease. It comes from the incompetence. And the president going out there and being inconsistent again, that's a real problem.
Yeah, well, look at this CBS News poll. I know you